Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. It was 7:58 a.m. and the studio lights at Good Morning Britain were already searing hot. Adil Ray adjusted his earpiece, took a final sip of lukewarm coffee, and glanced at the show rundown. He was about to go live. The team had planned a smooth segment, a back and forth on fuel prices, a heartwarming animal rescue story, and a quick panel chat about American politics. That's when it happened. During a short commercial break, Adil, scrolling through his phone, stumbled upon a fiery clip of conservative pundit Charlie Kirk. In the video, Kirk was speaking at a rally, flanked by American flags, saying things that made Adil's jaw clench. "He said that out loud?" he muttered under his breath. The segment producer called out, "Back in 30." Adil couldn't help himself. He copied the clip, typed a caption, and hit tweet. Charlie Kirk continues to say the worst possible things, and somehow people still cheer. Dangerous rhetoric cloaked in freedom. By the time the credits rolled on that morning's show, his tweet had lit up like a bonfire. Online, the reaction was instant and divided. One camp hailed Adil as a truth-teller. "Finally, someone in British media calling this out. Thank you, Adil." He's absolutely right. Kirk's poison seeps across borders. But the backlash came just as fast and just as loud. "Stick to presenting, not preaching. You're British. Why care?" Wow, so much for impartiality, GMB. Is this journalism or Twitter activism? Within an hour, Adil Ray and Charlie Kirk were trending side by side. Backstage, Adil's phone wouldn't stop vibrating. "You've gone viral," his producer said, both impressed and mildly panicked. "ITV Comms wants to know if you're going to respond." "Respond to what?" Adil replied, thumbing through comments. "I said what I said." His co-host looked over. "Are you sure you want this smoke?" Adil gave a wry smile. "Maybe smoke is better than silence." He wasn't new to controversy. As a British Asian actor, comedian, and presenter, he'd spent decades walking the tightrope between speaking truth and keeping the peace. But something about Kirk's words, about race, immigration, and Western values, had struck a nerve. That night, Adil appeared on a live stream to explain his tweet. "I wasn't trying to stir anything up, but when someone with a massive platform promotes ideas that marginalize others, it matters, even across oceans." He continued, "We can't pretend the world isn't interconnected. What happens in America echoes here. Hate is viral, but so is accountability. Support poured in from unexpected corners, authors, teachers, even a few MPs. But there were also calls for ITV to remove him. Anonymous emails with veiled threats, opinion pieces titled, 'When Presenters Become Preachers.' Days passed. Then a letter arrived. It was handwritten, on old stationery. No Twitter handle, no hashtags, just ink. "Dear Mr. Ray, I don't agree with everything you say. In fact, I often don't. But I watched your live stream. You spoke with more honesty than I've seen on television in years. We may disagree, but I respect that you care. Don't let the noise drown that out. Sincerely, Margaret, 73, Birmingham." Adil folded the letter carefully and tucked it into his notebook. The storm would pass, as they always do. But that morning, with a single tweet, Adil Ray had sparked something bigger than a trending topic. He reminded people, love him or loathe him, that silence is a choice, and sometimes it's the wrong one. As he stepped back into the GMB studio days later, he was calm. He adjusted his earpiece, smiled at the camera, and said, "Good morning, Britain. Let's talk."